What it do, bruh? Talk of the town, Nintendo, Doc Trey still holding it down, still make the best games, and you know this, bro. It's the truth. If you don't like it, you can have that seatbelt. Now, it's funny that Nintendo fans, Nintendo Switch owners, are the only group of gamers that aren't allowed to have preferences. Now, when a Nintendo Switch owner says that they're going to buy a multi-plat on the Switch, everyone gets up in arms about it. How could you buy a worse looking version? You're just getting it because it's portable. Or how about we have preferences just like everyone else? Portability is a cool factor of the Nintendo Switch version of games, but that's not the only reason to buy a multi-plat on the Switch. And people seem to be losing sight of that. There are other factors and things that go into buying a Switch version of a multi-plat besides it being able to be played everywhere. It's called preferences. And people seem to get confused when it comes to Nintendo, but not when it comes to stuff that they like. Now, when other people buy games that have multiple systems, a lot of them buy games on certain systems depending on if their friends are going to buy a certain version, if they're family members, and so on. Same thing happens with Nintendo fans. If a Nintendo system, if the Switch is your main platform, that means probably that's the system where you know the majority amount of people on, that you game with, that you talk about gaming with. So if the Switch is your main platform and you have the other systems that you barely play or you don't play them that much, why would you buy the multi-plat on the other system if you rather play it on the Switch? I mean, think about that for a second. Everybody else can have preferences. Everybody else can buy versions of games based on the system, based on who they want to play against, except Nintendo fans. And it's really crazy, too, because these same people that say this, all they do is try to clown Nintendo fans all the time and then wonder why they don't want to buy the game and multiplats on the same system to play with them. Like, why would they want to play with you? Why would they not want to play against fellow Nintendo fans? Just like you want to play against fellow PlayStation fans, Xbox fans, PC fans. Portability is not the only reason to buy a Switch multiplat. There's even playing on the TV, there's the convenience factor. Now, there's games on the Switch that have installs, but they're still smaller installs than what's on the other systems. So 9 times out of 10, if you want to buy a game, pick it up and play it, it's going to be way easier to play it on the Switch and faster than playing it on something else. Because there's either going to be no install at all, or there's not going to be as big of an install. But one big thing, key thing that people are really missing that is really a huge factor for me is the controller. Now, the DualShock 4 controller, it's a decent controller. That's the best controller Sony's put out, but it ain't all that. And the battery life is terrible. I've never seen a controller that can die from you just watching a couple movies off of Netflix. That's horrible. And then you have the Pro controller on the Switch, which lasts for a very long time. Like, even with heavy play, you probably have to charge the Switch Pro controller like every 2 weeks, maybe. And that's with heavy play. Maybe Switch owners rather use their Pro controller than the DualShock. And then you're going to say, oh, well, you could probably get some special adapter so you can use every controller you want. Shut up. That ain't the point. People have preferences. You have preferences. You guys need to realize that other people have them as well. And just get over yourself and have that damn seat.